talk about Gervonta Davis. So basically, they saying, or Lomachenko, they saying that Loma's dealing with a serious back injury, and that he may be done. All right, and they say if his back is healed, that he will commence with his career. Okay, they saying that he will commence with his career if his back is good enough to return to the ring. Right. So they were saying that him, that he dug tank and all that type of stuff. Like I said, I heard the deal wasn't right. Maybe the back injury was another thing. Behind the scenes, Top Rank was saying that money really wasn't right when it came to that tank deal. It wasn't a real offer. And I told y'all, they wanted to fight Esau Cruz. That's what they wanted to fight. They wanted to fight Esau Cruz, but Cruz lost to Rayo Venezuela. That's who Tank was going to be fighting in December. But, maybe another reason, too, because I heard the deal wasn't for real. But when Loma already said he didn't want to fight Shakur Stevenson, most people was just like, all right, this motherfucker don't want to fight nobody. Understandable, right? So then, you look at, him having a back injury. A lot of people believe you got a back injury, your way of life is a wrap. Not necessarily. It's not. It's not a wrap. A lot of people actually recover and have a better lifestyle, obviously, after the back injury because you got the surgery. Most people say, "Oh, don't touch the back. Your back won't be the same." No, your quality of life as well. My dad had a back surgery, and he back doing, working on cars and playing golf and shit. He back doing what he was doing, without pain. So yeah, you can, you might have to strengthen the muscles in the back, pull-ups. You get to the point you can pull up, push up, stretch it out, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you can recover, and in some injuries where some football players was forced to retire due to more serious back injuries or they didn't play as well. But like I said, for the most part, he should be able to recover. He may be able to recover. He may be 37, I think, February 17th. So right after Valentine's Day, and Keyshawn fight Branchnick. So, if you don't feel comfortable in the whole recovery process and building the strength back up and all that type of stuff, at the end of the day, unfortunately for him, as he's getting older, the competition is actually starting to boil. And these niggas know he's older. And guys like Keyshawn and Shakur, I'll fight that motherfucker right now. Not saying that they wouldn't have fought him in his prime. You know what I'm saying? But right now, they saying, yeah, we fight that motherfucker right now. He old. He old. Yeah, we fight that motherfucker right now. It make a lot, he older. He's still a problem, but then again, for him, guess what? I went out, I got a belt. Even though if it's a vacant belt, but I took belts from champions I believe he has before. Yeah, I get out, I got a belt. I went out, stopped the guy, got an impressive win. You know what I'm saying? What else do what else do I need to prove? What else do I honestly need to prove? That's the crazy shit about it. I ain't got shit else to prove. But then again, it can go to another level, if he can beat a Tank Davis, you know what I'm saying? If he can beat a Keyshawn Davis, if he can beat a Shakur Stevenson. And is it kind of fair to ask him to kind of run that gauntlet at his age? It's unfortunate when you see a lot of fighters get to the point where, they become of age, right? And they become of age, they get older, and all of a sudden now all the competition come, or now everybody want to fight them. And sometimes, it got a lot to do with just timing. Sometimes it got a lot to do with, these niggas, they see you as older and now they feel like they got a better chance. Sometimes you got to remember Bud went to 140 and then all of a sudden everybody wanted to come up to 40 after he cleaned it out. Then you see Mikey come up, then you see Lippias come up, then you see everybody pop their head up there. Rob Reacher Jr., I hope he doing well in his recovery and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody started to pop their head at 140. That's the funny thing about it. Everybody started to pop their head up at 140. Everybody want to get in where they fit in. That's a wild shit. You know, real talk. So that shit is wild. So yeah, that shit is wild, man. So um, but you know, but sometimes that's just the way the cookie crumble and shit. So, but yeah, like I was saying, I got hella hair ties in my house in my car. That girl keep leaking the motherfuckers. But yeah, like I continue to say, like, you know, if he don't feel like he can like mentally make that recovery and shit, I feel him, like, don't come back. But the misnomer that you can't recover from a back injury, that's a lie. You know? Yeah, that's a lie in the opinion. But yeah, that's a lie, man. But I think that damn, she got hella ass. I ain't gonna lie. I wish I put that shit on camera. Usually when you see the chick got ass coming through the motherfucking sweatpants, it's bananas. But niggas, we ain't talking about ass, man. We want to talk about sweaty niggas 24/7. Niggas be so mookish. But yeah, I like his Piston sweater though. I need one of them. That shit nice. Dude. Black Piston logo, old Piston logo, pow. But yeah, man. I mean, like I said, I heard the Tank deal wasn't real. You know what I'm saying? One thing about Farmington Hills, that's some beautiful women out here, for sure. But that deal, I told y'all, that deal wasn't no real fucking deal, bro. How they made it seem like he ducked them. The Shakur thing, you know, he probably like, yeah, I mean, what do Shakur got to offer? Really nothing. Shakur got everything to gain in this fight. I got nothing to gain. You know, the fans really don't gain nothing from the fight when you look at it from an action-packed stylistic. Well, I don't know. Lomachenko will make a fight. You know, let's not get it fucked up. Lomachenko's an offensive fighter. You know, he'll make a fight. So he'll make Shakur fight. Loma gonna throw punches. So, I mean, I'm gonna change my opinion on that. That would be a good fight, but yeah, that offer from Tank, that wasn't real. And that offer from Shakur, that never was nothing. From Tank to Shakur. So yeah, but you know, Loma, you know, is he just saying I got a back injury so he can just bow out gracefully and not get criticized? That could be it. That really could be it. That really could be it. That could be it. That legitimately could be it. But if it's the end for him, bro, it's the end. You know, if he using the back injury as an excuse not to carry on, you know, to get his belt and go out on top, so be it, and not have to fight the killers. But you know, when he was coming up and he was killed to be killed, really, he didn't show Rigondeaux no leniency in weight, and I think a lot of that had to do with Bob. In my opinion, a lot of that had to do with Bob. That's my opinion. A lot of that had to do with Bob. But this is the way the cookie crumble. You know, Usyk is beating dudes up at an old age, even though the dudes he fighting is, you know, almost a little bit. But he beating old dudes. He beating dudes up at an older age, regardless. So he making it happen. So, but yeah, if it's the end, you know, Lomachenko, they gonna put him in the Hall of Fame, and we had that conversation to really take a deep dive in what he did. Now everybody looking at the sample size that him and Usyk had. Like, really, you got to understand, a lot of them, they wanted to maintain their Olympic eligibility. So, you know, before they had pros in the Olympics, when that just happened, they would do World Series of boxing fights so they can, you know, man, that was more important to them than being a pro. That was more important to them. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, honestly, man, I would be a conversation that I don't have a problem putting him in the Hall of Fame. But man, he can really stamp himself as an all-time great. if he able to get a Shakur, you know, Keyshawn or a Tank for sure, he could really cement himself. But, you know, if your heart ain't in it no more, you know, I just think he don't want to fight that competition. He knows arrow trending down, theirs trending up. I think that's pretty much what it is. You know, like I said, a lot of these motherfuckers don't want to pass the torch, or, you know, he would be passing the torch to a guy like Keyshawn. You know, he would be passing the torch to a guy like Shakur. Like, he would stamp Tank Davis. His torch would be to Tank Davis, would be stamping his, giving Tank his stamp of approval. He would stamp Tank. So, you know, it is what it is, man. But, you know, I'm, you know, whatever. You know, it's time to get out with the old. And the thing about these new motherfuckers, they already, like, some of them want to fight each other, but the other ones don't want to fight each other. So, it is what it is. But, hey, check out the Box News playlist. Thumbs up the video. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance. Get notifications. We go live and drop video. Financially, you want to support the channel. Cash App, $CJ Good 313. Venmo, CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Amazon, Kick, Twitch. Join the Patreon. Peace.